So yeah, just a lot of sweaty, hot work, muscle-bound, sweaty men, bloody because of ripping open coconuts with my bare hands. I was really the only one that was bloody. Everyone else was a bit more intelligent and went and found like a machete, which is also pretty badass, to chop open the coconuts, but I decided to rip one open, and I cut up my hands. I didn't realize it. That's just going to sound like it's just me trying to act tough, but I actually didn't realize it until afterwards. Someone's like, "Oh, there's blood all over the coconut. I'm not eating that." And I'm like, "What? I don't even understand you because you're speaking Spanish." And then I looked, and there was blood on the coconut. And I realized it was Paige, and she was speaking English. So, yes. We had to clean that coconut off, and also I had to clean the blood off. And then the coconut stuff, okay, I was wearing a white shirt for the record for all this work. And, so there's sweat stains, like sand and dirt stains, blood on my shirt, and then like this yellowy green stuff from the coconut, because there's like a thick layer of bark stuff, but it's really soft. Yes, you have to rip this stuff off, and it like it stained my hand for like 4 weeks, like until the skin started wearing off, and then I ended up scratching some of it off, but my hands were stained permanently like yellowy brown the whole time I was in Mexico, and part of the time when I got back too, it was still there. So I don't know what that stuff is, but it's death, and it was all over my shirt, and there was something else, cement. There was cement and chalk paint all over my shirt. It was just a lot of different things on my shirt, and when I went into the water, like the ocean, some of it came off, some of it didn't. The coconut stuff definitely didn't. A lot of the dirt was just in there until I got the shirt washed, but I should go check out that shirt. I don't know if the coconut stuff ever came out. But, okay, ocean. That was the worst part of the whole thing. Alright. I went running, okay, now it's like super hot, we've been working all day, and I jumped into the water, and I was shocked. The first thing I noticed was that my hands felt like they were on fire. My hands specifically, a few other parts, but mostly my hands because of all the cuts from the coconuts. And it was salt water, and I didn't think about that. But it was salt water, and that makes me want to throw up when I drink it. Like when I was little, when my mom wanted me to throw up. I don't know why. My mom is sick. She is a twisted woman. But anyway, when we were sick, she'd make us throw up because she thought it'd make us feel better, which sometimes it probably does, but not every time that you feel a little bit down, you just got. Maybe that's just her way of getting us to go to school, like make us throw up when we're sick. But anyway, that is a whole another rant in and of itself. But yeah, so I felt like throwing up, and like it was in my nose, it was burning, and like it got in my eyes because they weren't closed tight enough. Like everything was just burning, and I got out of the water and I felt like screaming, but instead I was just trying to gasp for breath and not swallow water and spit. I was spitting a lot of salt water, and like staring at my hands in agony. And it wouldn't have been that bad. Like I could have just muscled through it if I was expecting it. Like my hands are gonna hurt really bad when I jump in there. Whatever. Like deal with it. But it was just, since it was so unexpected. Like I was expecting like this bliss, and it's not what I got at all. I got quite the opposite. But yeah. Besides for that few seconds, like the salt was still pretty bad the whole time, right? Like I got more used to it again as the days went on. But I had a lot of fun. Like the whole trip to Mexico was good, and the time in Veracruz was awesome. Like there was crabs. Like there was one that was just huge. Like it was bigger than your mother. Like you don't even know. It was huge. But and it was blue, like baby blue. This huge one. I don't know if there's any pictures on Facebook of it. Maybe there is. Anyway. It was a huge crab. It only had one claw, and then there was all a bunch of little ones. None of the other ones were blue. I don't know why that one was blue. I don't know if someone painted it, or like what, but it was baby blue. Giant baby blue crab with one claw. And we went fishing and swimming, and like I painted Mexicans with cement, and I got some of it on the building that we were supposed to be painting too, so that was productive of me. And I was actually really bad at the painting. Like I think they had to go over everything that I painted. Somehow this Mexican girl could do it, but I couldn't. Well, all of the Mexican girls could, but maybe it's just a woman thing. I don't know. I was the only dude painting that thing. I'm gonna be honest. All the other dudes were still just painting the other house, I think, or maybe doing more manly things like sifting sand. Yeah, we were like sifting. It was hardcore, giant sand, you know, when you shake in the sand, and then there's things that don't, yeah. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're practically legally retarded. I'm sorry, that was harsh. But no, it was a sand shifter, and then the sand falls through. You know what a sand whatever. You're just being silly. So yeah, they were probably doing that, actually, to be honest. But anyway, I was painting stuff. Because I was tall. It wasn't just because I was like, ooh, I want to paint. They needed someone to reach... whatever. It was none of your business. You weren't there. Okay, yeah, I was just summing up the trip. It was good. They were painting people, painting things. We got in trouble for painting people, actually. I was painting people's clothing and nails and hands and with cement paint, and apparently that burns your hand. Paige had been painting, but she was painting something else, and she came and started helping me for literally less than 2 seconds. She'd been helping me, and she got cement in my eyeball. Like, she just came like this, and she was like on the platform up above me, and just like, like right in the eyeballs. And then right then, that's when John decides to come and check how everything's going. And he's like, how's everything? Oh, Alex, what's wrong? I'm like, oh, nothing. Because, like, I don't want to get Paige in trouble. And then he's like, oh, looks like you have cement in your eye. I was like, yeah, I have cement in my eye because of Paige. And then Paige was laughing, and she thought it was funny. John didn't think it was funny. I thought it was kind of funny, but painful. I didn't want to get Paige in trouble, and I don't think she got in too much trouble. I can't remember, though. Anyway. So I think she got better after that, but she just thought it would be funny to get cement in my eye, I think, was her logic there. So, yeah, lots of swimming with Mexicans, playing weird sand games. Oh, we played with the kids, and I was so covered in sweat because of the heat, and all the working we did before the kids got there, that they made me be the shark underneath of the parachute and pull people under, and when I came out, I was... like, every inch of me was covered in sand. Like, I apparently looked, like, horrifying. And then, like, I started to brush it off as I went, but I just looked like a sand monster, apparently. I don't think anyone... Paige, I think, actually got a picture of that. And that is not on Facebook yet, because she's not uploading her pictures very often. But, anyway, I was apparently terrifying to the children. Sweaty, terrifying Sandman. But, yeah. Overall, it was really good. I might be going back actually this winter. Maybe. If all goes according to plan. And by the plan, I mean it's just my plan. It's not really a plan. I gotta talk to everyone involved about it. I gotta talk to Mexicans. I gotta talk to people at work. I gotta talk to... That's about it, actually. But yeah, I hope I can go back this winter. And if not, I'm almost for sure going back next summer. If God wills it. So... I should be going to sleep, and by that I mean now I'm going to have to upload, like do all the editing and uploading of this video, and that may take anywhere from 10 minutes to half an hour or more. And then this video should be up on YouTube, so I don't usually do things like that, but anyway, take care.